Hello, this is Craig Herman. I'm the owner of Mold Eliminators. I often travel with my pit bull Xena, and as you can see, I'm a licensed pilot who travels and enjoys my T-Rex. My pit, Xena, she travels with me often with no leash or collar. She's a very well maintained and trained dog. She'll roam freely through my office without any complications. Mold Eliminators is one of the companies that I own. We also have a water damage company and we're licensed general contractors. We can take care of any kind of damage or disaster that happens to a building, whether it be fire, flood, or mold, because we are the masters of disaster. This former military man is the general. Bill Robinson, he is the general manager of all three companies. He runs a tight ship, but also a fun one. This young lady is Wendy Payton. She's our accountant, aka the Blondie. She keeps the books for all the companies, but has earned her nickname on a daily basis. This is Terrell Poor, also known as T. His work is almost always flawless, and his excuses are always endless. This is Chris Bradley, also known as the Grumpy Old Fart. His workmanship is as precise as a laser, but he travels with as much junk in his vehicles as we keep in our dumpsters. His nickname around the office is Sanford & Son. This is Tom Olato, another perfectionist. Even though he looks like he just woke up from an all-night Grateful Dead concert, he is one of our top performers. These two are Salvador and Javier. They are always on time and always get the job done right. We think of them as our Cheech and Chong, not because of their extracurricular activities, but because we can never seem to separate the two of them. The low rider is a little higher. As you can see, we are the United Nations of remediation, all under one roof. Yes.
Mrs. Wax is on the phone. The lady that had the problem earlier with the baby with the feeding tube, she now has a problem in her garage. Can you take the call?
Oh, absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you. Yes, I'm Mrs. Wax. Yes, this is Craig. So there's something in the garage? Sure, I can, 15 minutes. Does that work for you? Sure, I'll be there in 15 minutes. Yes, ma'am. Okay. Bonjour.
How are you?
Good. Okay, so let's take a look at that bathroom downstairs. Hello there. How you doing? Looks really clean. Alrighty. And you said something about a area you want me to look at underneath your kitchen sink?
There's two areas. When I moved in, there was a leak under the sink, and I fixed it. You can see where it's warping underneath.
Okay.
So knowing that this was a problem, upstairs is a problem, I'm concerned about that, and I have a spot in the garage I need you to check out. Everything was leaking down here.
Okay.
When I moved in, and you can tell that it's a little warped, and there's some staining.
Yes, ma'am.
And you can see where it's splitting aside on the end. So I don't know if anything got underneath, and if it got underneath, if there's a problem or not.
Well, let's take a peek at it and see what you got. Excuse me, kitty. Ooh. Well, I can see right here. Okay, so yes, you do have something here. Now, it might be minor and just a few boards, or it could have... I don't see anything staining-wise on the drywall. The drywall looks fine. It looks like it just might be this one sideboard. We could put some 2x4s and shore this up. Just take this box out, or whatever, and just rebuild it and put a new one back in. Keep it the same fronts, doors, and the same appearance, so it matches with everything.
Okay.
All right.
Do you want to do the bathroom or the garage?
Let's go upstairs to the bathroom and master.
Okay, master bathroom is this way.
We're going to have to come in and close the door. And we sit there pulling this out. And you're going to say, Craig, you have some tape on you? Yes, I do. All right. What do do you think, Bill?
Well, we're gonna have to actually scrape it to see how deep it goes. You're probably gonna have an issue underneath the tub here, and obviously under the sole plate.
So there's a footprint of moisture probably coming out to here. So underneath this linoleum, there's an adhesive on the back of this linoleum, and that's where mold will grow. So where the wood is and the moisture is, you're gonna have growth where the moisture pattern is about this area right here.
Okay.
Small, not large. It could be a simple local job that we can do, like Bill said, set up a flap of containment there. We may have to cut out some of the subfloor and then replace it. That might be a possibility.
Let's pull some readings on the back side of the wall.
Dry, dry, dry. Slight moisture there. So it's just a little bit of moisture, nothing large.
You said you can get someone out today to.
If you would like, I can get a crew out today and we can start attacking this, but you're not going to have access to your bathroom. Once we set up the containment, whatever you want to get out of there, you want to get out of there.
No problem.
Because for the 3 or 4 days it takes us to do the job, you're not going to be able to access anything that you want to get in there because you don't want to be going back and forth.
So get my stuff out of there beforehand.
Yes, ma'am.
No problem. Hi, baby. Mama got you? Hi, is Mama got you? Are you getting hungry? We had an eye surgery a month ago, and he can see. So that's pretty cool. He had his eyelashes growing into his eyes, so they were laying on his eyeballs and he couldn't see. So they fixed it. So he's still on a feeding tube. He'll be on a feeding tube for a while.
Thanks for showing that child the love.
So kid was waiting for us. He looked at me like, oh, there you are, Mommy. And I'm like, yep, we're taking him home. Okay, go to Grandma.
Alrighty, so where are we going?
We're going to go around the corner here to see if we can get a little sunlight.
Okay.
Now, I tried to move most of it out of your way, but if you look around the corner here, do I have to say anything further?
Oh.
My washer and dryer are right here.
Oh my God.
No, I knew about this when I moved in, and for all intents and purposes, we were going to remove the board and put it back. But,
This may be an easy fix.
well, good. I mean, if it is going into the wall, because I can see some water damage back here also, I keep telling you, it smells like mold in there.
You should see the backside of this. It's just a forest.
Please go for it. Check it out. It's a forest.
It's a forest.
Yeah, you definitely need to keep the children out of this room.
Okay.
It's entirely too much.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, I don't bring
And
the
you
baby out
yourself shouldn't be out here either.
here. Okay.
We need to get
Yeah.
that contained.
So let's take the NAM that's in the hallway. Let's position it over here and plug it in.
Do you think that this may go into the wall here, which is why my laundry area smells like mold? The washing machine constantly, I open it up and I'm hit in the face with it.
There is a potential because this is a common wall, so as the water leaked out, it migrated. 9 times out of 10, it migrates into the residence.
Okay.
So, reasonably sure. We can take some measurements on the other side. How long ago did this occur?
Oh, I bought the place in June,
June. Not used.
Oh, okay.
so it came like that.
It was a bankruptcy or foreclosure, and she purchased it from bankruptcy foreclosure from a private investor that refabbed it.
Did you see that when you purchased the home?
That spot I knew about, it was not that bad.
It was not that bad. Okay.
But I wasn't aware of anything else. Everything else had been painted over, covered. That we were just gonna, as I said, we were gonna cut it out, bleach the area, and replace it. But after having spoken with Craig at length the other day, I think it's smarter to have you guys handle everything that could be a potential problem down the road. Take care of it now.
Yes.
Okay. One more thing to point out is the water in Las Vegas is heavy in minerals, alkaline, and it eats away at the copper. This one's not too bad, but you can see a little bit of deterioration here. But this other one's got a lot of alkali buildup, and it's a lot worse. So a plumber could simply just replace this.
Just replace the metal coils.
Yeah, replace the feeding lines, these
Okay.
copper lines, because they're deteriorated. So it's just them sweating this off and putting a new piece in here and here. And you can even see how it's eating through here, this valve. Eventually that could leak and burst out. You could spend a couple $100 now and repair it, or spend thousands later for a flood and have things damaged in your garage or possibly the home.
Well, I'm going to have a plumber come out and fix that front bathroom. There's a leak the guys discovered the other day.
Yes, on the plumbing, yes.
So I'll have them look at this when they're here too.
All right, Mr. Robinson, what do you think?
Well, I'm thinking, she's helped out the people. She's helped out the children. She's helped out everyone around her. Why don't we help her? Why don't we do it for free? At least think about it.
All right, we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Alrighty, ma'am. It's a pleasure. We'll be getting back with you.
Okay, great. Thank,
Thank
you
you very
so much. I appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, Lily.
Bye-bye.
You both kisses? Thanks.
Thanks.
Another satisfied customer, Craig Herman. I am Las Vegas's go-to man for water damage and mold removal. I am your master of disaster.